All right, this is lesson 49. Lesson 49 is linear equations. We've done this. When an equation is a line, for you to look at an equation and know that it is a line means that it is linear. What does the equation look like? No, what is the equation? Y equals mx plus b. M being the slope, which is the change in y over the change in x, right? Which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And what is b? The y-intercept. Okay? This is a linear equation. So it has how many variables? 2. 2 variables, x and y, raised to what exponent? 1. If it's raised to 2, then it is something different. Okay? It's either a parabola or hyperbola or a circle. All right, so you should clearly be able to look at an equation, know that it's a line, right? At most, we have 2 variables raised to 1 exponent. We've done this before, right? We can solve for b if we have 1 set of variables, right? So let's work practice A. Practice problem A on page 218. All right, we have the line. Now we have to find the equation. The first thing I want to do is find 2 coordinates. All right, so find me a coordinate, Noah, on A, and Caitlin, find me a coordinate. Page 215. All right, so Noah. 4, yes, 4, -1, okay. Problem A on 215. You got the easiest one. Easy 4, -1. Look up. How about 6? 6 and what? 4. You see that one? Does everyone see 6, 4? Yes? Okay. Now, what's different with this graph is, can you see where it crosses the y-axis? No. You can't. Okay? Where do you think it's going to cross the y-axis? At positive?
Below -6.
Below negative. So it's going to be negative down, right? And is my slope going to be positive or negative? Look again. Positive. Okay. So let's start with the slope. xy, xy, 1, 2. And let's plug it in our slope equation. It's 4 minus a -1, which is +1. 6 minus 4. So we have 5/2. So now I can write y equals 5/2 x plus b. Now we have to solve for b, right? Okay? And we solve for b by plugging in one of these. Which set of coordinates you want to plug in?
6 and 4.
6 and 4. Okay. So 4 equals 5/2. 6 is 6/1, right? Plus b. I can reduce before I multiply. And I have 4 equals 15 plus b. Subtract 15 on both sides. And what does b equal? -11. You were extremely close. Okay, but we have to plug this in the equation. Because the equation is y equals 5/2 x minus 11. This is our equation, okay? That's this lesson in a nutshell. You've been doing this, right? The difference is now you cannot see the y-intercept. Okay? Now let's look at the second part of the lesson. It has to do with transversals. And those of you who have had any more geometry will remember that when a transversal is a line that crosses two other lines at different points, two or more lines at different points. We used it with parallel lines. So if I say these lines are parallel, here's your transversal, okay? It makes some angles that we can know how they relate. Okay, I'm going to spell it right today because corresponding angles, we can know, are always equal. They are equal. And corresponding angles are 1 and 5. Do you remember that? 4 and 8. 2 and 6. 3 and 7. So corresponding angles are on the same side of the transversal and either both sit on top of the parallel lines or hang below them. Okay? Now, alternate interior angles are also equal. They're interior to the parallel lines, but on alternate sides. So 4 would equal 6, that's an alternate interior pair, and 3 would equal 5. Okay? Then we have interior, same side of the transversal, and they are supplementary, right? Such that if you add them together, their sum is 180. So they're interior to the parallel lines on the same side of the transversal. So 4 plus 5 TQ equals 180 degrees, and 3 plus 6 would equal 180 degrees. Okay? That's lesson 49.